We about to watch this video where two wokies are beefing. It's woke on woke crime out here in these streets. Apparently, it's H3H3, Nathan Klein versus Abba and Preach. Cornball City. I think they all corny. And Abba and Preach, y'all better not. You better not copyright strike me. I know how you get down. People throw a few jokes your way. You want to copyright strike them. No. Treat me like D Chanel, like I'm the thick joint that react to you. If you ain't striking her for reacting to your whole video, don't do it to me, bro. Especially when I'm adding commentary, right? Don't do it like you strike the hell out of Pearl. No. Don't treat me like Pearl. Treat me like you treat D Chanel. I don't know if it's because she working with all that. Because she working with all that. Because you trying to see what she look like when she stand up. But my man, like, don't copyright strike me, Abba and Preach. That's how they get down.
Speaking of enemies of the show,
softies.
Here is the omelet of knowledge. He's not really an enemy. I'm being dramatic with these guys.
I'm so high. I really thought that was a real bear. I was about to say, oh, they wild. My man got a real bear behind him. No, that's definitely
Abba and Preach. Apparently in Quebec, he's like a local celebrity, and he does stand-up comedy, and apparently people like come to his shows and stuff.
Yeah.
What does he talk about? Break the eggs. It's like, get on. Where's the joke, brother?
Wow, you a bitch.
Okay, come on.
Go easy.
Yeah, I got Abba and Preach audio on the soundboard. That's weird. I ain't gonna front. This does seem like a hating, right? I might not particularly want to go and see a Preach stand-up show just off the strength of it being him. But if there's people that rock with him, especially in his hometown, I don't really get the problem, right? And I would assume he would be a star over there, right? Like, why not? It's his hometown. Who else they got? Drake? Damn. It's a shame that all my like Canadian trivia goes straight to like Degrassi. That all my knowledge for Canada goes straight to Degrassi. I was just gonna name like 5 other characters, and I was like, nah, let me not do that. The girl from Vampire Diaries, that was a trick. She was on Degrassi as well. I'm telling you, I don't even do this on purpose.
Easy on him. Go easy on him.
I
Preach.
We kid him because we love him.
He made a comment about your boobies.
They got a lot of sound. But I'm not gonna lie. Like they blowing out quotes I didn't even know you made.
Yeah, I know.
They talking about your movies. Where is that from?
No.
We're not their enemy. The enemies of their podcast anymore. Because remember before, you used to get mad when he saw our name.
Yep.
I fucking hate these guys.
But not mad enough to watch the whole videos.
No.
They haven't. They don't bother me enough yet. But I'll tell you this.
I'm not mad enough to watch the whole video.
I'm fucking insane. They're pathetic. They're liars. They're dishonest. And they're phonies.
I guess they're better than Fresh and Fit and stuff.
It's fun. No, they're not. It's funny how this podcast that Ethan is on right now don't even exist anymore.
For sure.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Well,
that's
that's
when we first heard about
debatable.
them.
And then they make a video saying how like she's a liar and fuck it. I didn't watch it. I watched some of it, but it was upsetting, so I didn't watch it.
Because he was mad enough to make assumption about what we're doing.
It was upsetting.
And make assumption about what we're saying without watching videos.
I think what happened was he found out the homie that was gassing him, Hassan, is actually like a giant piece of shit that was sending people at his community after his wife and him. And then he said, you know what? These guys were right about because they cut the podcast. You know, they stopped doing the podcast.
Of course, because he's Jewish, right?
Oh, and Hassan's community was like, that mustache man wasn't so bad. It was wilding on him. They had cartoons of his wife just mowing down Palestinians. Like, it was
crazy. This video's for education purposes, but yeah, I did see some of that. It was jacked up. They was doing him dirty. My man was crying on stream, and Hassan was just like, That's not how you do a business relationship, bro. Like, it's bare minimum. Make sure your partner's not on here crying on the stream. Like, you're not defending me. Talk behind the scenes, bro. Like,
that's crazy shit. Ethan was breaking down crying, and Hassan was just like, I don't give a shit. And I'm sitting in the back like, you thought we was the piece of shit?
A Michael Jackson song, and we ran AI through it. So it's just his voice, so we could play it for you guys.
Well, so there wasn't a claim on the original I'd say we should watch the original.
Oh, no claim.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
If you want to play both,
That did
I
sound
think we should watch the
though.
original and then let's hear just his vocals.
We should do his vocals and then just squeaky floor in the background.
There, if you need something. For your soundboard.
There, happy?
I love that people always make fun of this floorboard, but oddly enough, YouTube is all about being authentic and kind of simple in that way. And this is the apartment that we started filming in. This is where we pretty much started everything. But a lot of people try to use it against us. I don't mind. Like, to me, I'm like proud of the roots in a weird way.
It's crazy because thanks. Floor complimenting me. You wouldn't understand. Yeah, do you really? I really see it when they try to use it. Hey, with your cookie hands.
Okay, he's wild. My man said the floor complimenting him. I got what you trying to do there. But I like that jacket though. I gotta give you a compliment. It's real. What do you call it? Triple X Vin Diesel. I always wanted a jacket like
we changed your Florence.
Yeah.
Hey, you broke motherfucker.
The reason why we even started
Cool
here
jacket.
was because we couldn't afford to have a whole setup, and so I had to run it out of my own place just to be able to cut down costs so we could make videos for a long time because we didn't make any money at all.
Let's see what our boys got. I'm gonna be open-minded. Yeah, anyone from Quebec have any details about his local celebrityness? I'm curious.
Yeah, I tried to find what the show was called, but I was not successful.
En direct de l'univers, but you guys are Anglophones and you only speak English, so you wouldn't know what that means. It means live from the universe, basically.
It's funny too because people will meme on you sometimes and like they'll say, "Oh, Preach is not like articulate or not bright," or they'll say like omelet knowledge or whatever.
It's my third fucking language.
That's what I think people don't
My
realize.
third language.
I just think it's funny that people who are unilingual, speak only one language, can't spot the fact that someone else doesn't have an issue with knowledge per se, but what they actually have an issue with is maybe just English and getting every thought across. Because you see him in interviews in French, you notice a difference.
But the thing that happened is that they don't even understand that whenever I'm talking like that, there has to be a process in my mind. Like
Gotcha.
I have to literally translate everything that happens in my head, and in a split second send it to you. So sometimes I'm more intricate stuff. On top of the fact that
I can understand that for sure. I can understand that.
I was a kid, I had a big, huge speech impediment that happened when I was like stressed, whatever, whatnot. You know, I used to stutter and everything and mumble and stuff like that. So just that, you know, people are clowning this and that. Yeah, I don't like. How's your French? How's your French? It's weird because I got
My French is garbage.
two different things going on. The more internet stuff and the English stuff, and I got the more local Quebec stuff, and so I don't care about the fact that.
Yeah, this dude's like a celebrity out here. Like I'll be walking around taking the subway and I'll just see him on billboards. People send me links all the time of him doing some new TV pilot for like French television and stuff like that. So people don't recognize on YouTube. It's one thing, but he has a complete.
Good for him, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I watch a lot of Canadian television. At least I used to at one point. A lot of people don't realize all the shows that came out back in the day that was like heavy through the Canadian studios, especially like the children's programming. Man, I went back and watched a lot of old stuff and was like, why is the whole set of Degrassi in every TV show I watched as a kid? And I never realized that these are the same people from Degrassi. It's because the studios are using the same actors.
Different life. And it's just interesting to me whenever people talk about his career, like, oh, all he does is in this room, or maybe he stutters a bit. I'm like, you guys have no idea.
Not figure it out.
He's flaring up right now.
All right, so he was talking about my Tourette's.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he's got a fair game, you know. Anyway, go ahead, Omelet. Okay. Is this a singing show?
We cannot find any context. That's so funny.
We can't find anything about it. But there's a whole ass room of people.
He might be a good performer, but my man Breach can't sing for nothing. He sing like, and you supposed to sing how you talk. That don't sound like he's singing. It sounds like he's doing his regular talking. I don't know. Maybe it's because I can't hear it over the music. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
There's a whole TV crew.
This is what happens when Americans realize that America's not the whole world. Yeah, you can't find any info about it because they're not advertising to you because you don't speak their language. There's no reason for you to know about it.
There's people. Well, you can see the network here.
Oh.
It says,
dude, he's throwing himself into it. That's what I'll say.
Tearing it up.
Yeah.
It's throwing himself fully into it. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
you can see the network name here. It's Tele, Tele, with the accent over the E.
Zeteli.
That was pretty good accent. That was, hey, is it Tilly?
Zeteli.
Yeah, boy, it is. Hey, you can clip that.
I wouldn't have known. I would not have known at all, fam. But it do seem like hate from Ethan Klein H3H3 side, bro. Like, yeah, who cares? He on local TV over there, man. Good for him as long as he got a check.
Put it in your soundboard. Is it Tilly? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the most Wonder Bread version of Michael Jackson. This one, it's white or it's white.
But it is white.
Yeah. Your backup singers,
Yeah.
they don't have an ounce of soul. There's no
Neither does Preach. Preach ain't singing that with soul at all.
flavor. There's no tuna
flavor.
casserole.
You think?
It's not about white. It's just if we talking about if it's soulful or not. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they put that behind race. So let me clear that up. It had nothing to do with being white. This just sounds dry. It is tuna casserole my ass. This just sounds dry. And it's Preach. And he's black, so it has nothing to do with race at all. Right? This is not a good performance.
Really has it all. He's the song, the dance, and the philosophy.
I don't hate this.
Yeah.
I can't hate this. He's not.
I can't really hate on it either. He's not a fantastic singer.
Good.
He's not.
He's okay, and he's
better above average.
Throwing himself
He's
into
not above
it.
average.
Plus, his fit is. I dig his fit. I gotta give him that.
You like
What is that?
He's doing the dance from the music video. Yeah.
I'll say this. I like that he threw himself. I respect that. Let's continue. But I was going to say, did we call them red pilled? I don't know. Someone.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely did.
But I'll say that.
Probably you at some point.
I think you may have.
Yeah, they're not red pilled. I like that they're in touch with their artistic side.
He saw you dancing. I'm like, that's not red pill. I mean, anyone who knows us, we've been dancing.
That's funny. He said he saw him dancing and was like, that's not red pill. I don't know what that is. It ain't red pill.
Singing from the start. No, that's what happens when you react to stuff that you didn't even watch.
Yes.
That's what happens.
But karma.
You know what I mean? But karma. So I respect that about him.
Oh my god.
I thought Preach was a dancer. That was the stiffest. Maybe it's the outfit. That was stiff. That was a really stiff movement. I thought you was a dancer, bro.
I had to.
Yeah, you didn't, but you did.
Yeah.
I had to.
You're going to do it. Might as well do it right.
I might as well just make a turn,
That kick was solid,
kick, grab my.
but you didn't do the hip thrust,
No, I didn't.
which I think is what's missing.
I know.
Pause. But if you're going to do MJ, you got to do the hip thrust. Or you got to do the circles.
Oh, that sounded crazy. That sounded outrageous, bro.
The circles.
Like, you know, when he grabs it and he's like this and he goes, da-da, and he's jumping around?
But I grabbed it and I went down. But
Okay, they didn't show it. They didn't see it. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't see it either.
fine.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's fine.
I don't know why I doubted you because you would have done it properly if you
I
would
mean,
have
I went turn, kick, and then bam, bam.
Oh, no, that's shoulders. That's not hips.
Yeah, but you know,
Don't make me stare at you to make sure you did it properly.
This is that's a crazy level of analyzing that I wouldn't be prepared to do or want to do. But okay. All right, they both supposed to be dancers. All right. He wants to see more hip movement. Okay.
Nah, that's weird. That's weird.
Nah,
Here, let me see them hips
You
move.
brought it
That's
up.
crazy.
I never said that.
No.
You did. Oh, you weird.
You said you did it, but you have to do it again. so I can check.
No. I just said. I just did that.
Listen, I know you didn't do it because I watched, but I'm angry that he made me watch.
I didn't make you watch. You wanted to watch.
Yeah, that was weird.
None of you could see it because you guys are not sub to our Patreon. If you want to see Preach hip thrust, can sign up for exclusive content.
It's not going to be there.
Check out the Patreon. Over hundreds of
This
exclusive.
is nasty. I don't, yo, fam. If y'all sign up to see his hip thrust, that would be insane.
Videos up there right now.
Now let's listen to the one without backing music, though, just because we're douches and we like to do them like that.
Fair warning, because the audio quality of this video is not great. I mean, it's not. It's not that terrific. Yeah.
Okay.
It's decent though. You'll see.
But I'll say this: as a body of people, we're sending peace and love to Omelette.
Is this what a high production like budget and set and employees get you? Because this is the driest podcast I've ever seen.
What is it? This is
peace and love
to Palestine. Cool.
You just got to go straight to.
What the fuck?
Yo, he can't sing, and I'm not like Mariah Carey or nothing. But it's just this ain't really it.
AI is crap.
You want to just give him a rendition?
No.
Come on, let the people, let our fans know. You know, when I said Dark Child, that when you know a song is going to be fire when it starts, you did the notes.
Nay.
Like you Jodeci?
Yeah.
No, who did
I think you belt him out. I
don't even remember.
No, that wasn't Jodeci. I want to say Boys to Men or something along those lines, but I can't remember who. Is it a group that used to do that exact note in the beginning of their song?
To be honest with you, the lyrics.
Yeah, of all the Michael Jackson songs,
it's not the one that I would.
It's black or it's white. It's kind of weird to me.
I feel like it's Boys to Men.
It screams like you have a white wife.
I do.
Yeah. So I feel like you should.
All right. Now this part is turning into a fever dream, and it's making me uncomfortable.
It's so funny. Every time he does the little dance with his feet, they cut away from his feet for some reason. Where they don't want to show it off.
They just don't understand.
His sneaker game is crazy. Probably they don't want everyone at home to feel stunted on.
Weekend too loud, too distracting.
But okay, we give it up. We honor Omelette.
Yeah, somebody said he's no Enrique Iglesias in a good way.
That's a compliment,
right?
Yeah, he's better.
I don't even remember Enrique Iglesias. I Could Be Your Hero. Baby, I think that was one of his. He said Enrique Iglesias.
You're better than Enrique Iglesias.
That's crazy. I forgot the other guy too that used to do
now
music.
play that with his omelet, the omelet of knowledge together, and the squeaks.
Give me 1 second to do that. I'm gonna have to juggle some shit around here. Cut away.
Seems like Ethan Klein has regretted some of the words he said. Growth is okay. That's it. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, him throwing shots, I don't even mind it. If you want to just crack jokes about people.
Y'all don't play I thought they was gonna play an AI version with squeaks. That's what I was waiting to see what the remix AI version was gonna sound like.
Call them silly, call them a little stunted. Go crazy.
Go crazy.
All right. So I'm not even butthurt. I know a lot of folks sent me this. Can you believe what? Whatever.
You didn't say anything.
You made fun of some things. Who cares? We make fun of things all the time.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's what I think about it.
Whatever. You wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. Preach that you gotta step it up if you want to start singing and performing. That was bad. But it was probably a comedy show. They make you jump on stage and sing just for entertainment. Whatever. He's no Wayne Brady. That's all I'm saying. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like button. Also, if you want to catch me live streaming, go and subscribe to my BXV Live channel, which you should find on the homepage. Also, I'm on Twitch. Follow me. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. And follow me on everything that's linked in the description. Join my Discord so you can make suggestions for me to react to. And sign up for Patreon.